Hi children, now today you are going to learn the 9th class 7th chapter triangles in that exercise number 7.1 from question number 6 to 11 in this video. So let's go for the question number 6 once. See the question number 6 solution. Let's see that in right triangle ABC, right angle HC. So there is a right triangle ABC. Here there is a ABC, right angle triangle. ABC, right angle triangle, and right angle is located at C. Right angle located at C, and M is a midpoint of hypotenuse AB. Here M is a midpoint. M is a midpoint. That means here AB equal to AM. Here AM equal to BM. So here M is a midpoint. M is a midpoint of this AB on hypotenuse. How become hypotenuse? Because quite opposite of 90 degrees. So it is called hypotenuse. Then C is joined to the M. This C is joined to the M. Yes, C is joined to the M, and M is produced to the D. M is produced to the D. M D వరకు ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తారు. This is D. Then where CM, so DM equal to CM. This is DM is equal to CM. In that way it is produced. Okay. Then D is joined to the point B. Yes, this joint D is joined to the point B. D is joined to the point B. So now we got a complete figure from the question. Now show that here the same thing given that from the given that we know that M is a here ABC is a right angle triangle. In triangle ABC, angle C equal to 90 degrees, and here M is a midpoint of M is a midpoint on AB hypotenuse, so that AM is equal to BM. AM is equal to BM because M is a midpoint, and C is joined to the M, and M is produced to the D. So such that DM equal to MC. DM equal to MC. Now this is what? Now we have to prove it. See RTP proof number 1. We have to prove that triangle AMC, we have to prove it is a congruent to triangle BMD. Then second one, the angle DBC, the angle DBC is a right angle triangle. The DBC is a right angle. The DBC is a right angle. Okay. Then third one, we have to prove that the triangle DBC is congruent to a triangle ACD. Then fourth one, CM is equal to 1 by 2 of AB. This 4 we need to prove it. One by one we'll prove that. So let us see that. Here first what we have to prove, the triangle AMC and the triangle BMD, these two triangles. See, these two triangles we have to prove it congruent. Let us take first proof number 1. Proofs, that is a number 1. In the proof number 1, let us take this triangle AMC. In triangle AMC and a triangle BMD. స్లోగా చూడండి. So what are equal? See that here as given AM equal to BM, given side AM is equal to BM. This is a given side, and also we can say that these two angles are, we know that vertically opposite angles. So angle AMC is equal to angle BMD are vertically opposite angle. Again, this CM is equal to DM. Okay, this is also a given side, Now by the rule of side angle side, by the side angle side, the triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. Yes, by the rule of, here we write side angle side, by the side angle side, that is finished, completed. Now what we have to prove it? This is angle DBC is a right angle. This we have to prove is the DBC. Here it is a right angle distance. We have to prove it is a right angle. How can we prove it is a right angle? See, so as we can take it, this angle B we have to show as a 90 degrees. Okay, then from proof number 1, we can write now, see, by the CPCT rule, by using CPCT rule, as we can write here angle MDB, this angle MDB equal to angle MDB. This angle equal to angle MCA. Why these two angles are equal? By the rule of CPCT. But these two angles are, angle MDB and the angle MCA are alternative angles. These two angles are known as alternative angles. See, these two angles are alternative angles. When this DB and AC are, then this AC and DB are parallel and CD is a transversal. If CD is a transversal, then as we can say now, by using the corresponding angles. Now by using of the corresponding angles, are not these two are parallel lines? No. Yes. Okay. Suppose this is AC and this BD is parallel lines. Okay. So when they are parallel, see, suppose I will explain you. This is AC is a parallel. So here there is a one BD, D and B. So these two are parallel. When AC is a perpendicular, then DB should be also perpendicular. Then only they will be parallel. If it is not a perpendicular here, AC is also a perpendicular. AC is 90 degrees only. AC is a perpendicular on BC. Then DB should be also perpendicular. Then only this will be parallel. Appude adi kaakunda ikkada 90 degrees kaakunda 70 degrees unte how it become parallel then? If it is some more other degrees, how it become a parallel? When it is 90 degrees, then only these two will be parallel. So here angle C equal to angle B equal to 90 degrees. As therefore we can say that angle DBC equal to 90 degrees. See that the perpendicular lines on the same base are always parallel. The perpendicular lines on the same base, ఒకటే బేస్ పైన ఎన్ని perpendicular lines అన్న డ్రా చేయి, అవన్నీ parallel గానే ఉంటాయి. So this is a perpendicular on this base. So it is also these two are parallel. That means ఇవి రెండు parallel అంటే ఇవి రెండు, ఇది ఒకటి perpendicular ఉంది అంటే ఇది కూడా perpendicular గానే ఉంటుంది. AC is parallel to DB. AC is perpendicular. So DB must be a perpendicular. DB must be perpendicular in the sense angle P should be 90 degrees. So this is the proof number 2 we have completed. Okay, second one is finished. The first one we have, the second one is here. Okay, this is proof number 2. Second one completed. Okay, then third one, let us see. What is the third one? See that now angle DBC. DBC now. This you have to forget. Angle DBC, triangle DBC and the triangle ACD. The triangle ACD. In these two triangles now let us see. So already in the triangle DBC, in DBC here DB should be equal to AC. DB should be equal to AC. Why? Because by the CPCT rule from proof number 2, DB is equal to AC. By the rule of CPCT rule. By the CPCT rule, because already these two triangles are congruent, no? These two are CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. From the proof number 1. From proof 1. From proof 1 and from proof number 1, these two triangles congruent కదా, AMC and DMB or BMB. These two triangles are congruent. So these two are the corresponding parts of these two congruent triangles. So here DM is equal to AC and angle B equal to here angle DBC is equal to angle ACB equal to 90 degrees. Okay, this is an angle. Now next, 90 degrees, this side and this side, this angle and this angle. Now BC is a common side. DBC, only DBC మాత్రమే చూడండి. DBC లో DB, angle B, BC. In ACB, AC 90 degrees and BC. So BC is a common side. BC equal to BC. It is a common side. BC is a common side. Now hence we can declare that the triangle DBC is congruent to triangle ACD. By the rule of here side angle side rule. This you must be mentioned. Now next we have to prove that CM equal to 1/2 of the AB. Next fourth one, CM equal to half of the AB. This CM is equal to half of the AB. Now as we know that by CPCT rule from proof number 3, it is a proof number 3, no? From proof number 3, from the proof number 3, from proof number 3 we can say that from proof number 3 here by using CPCT rule, see that here CD is equal to AB. We can write here. I will write by the CPCT rule. Here CD equal to AB. We can write by the CPCT rule. Here DBC triangle ACD or ABC triangle. DBC triangle and ABC triangle. In these two triangles are prominent in the proof number. Okay, ACD. Sorry, ACD. Here ABC, DBC and ACD. ACD actually the question is ACB. Sorry, here this is ACB. Sorry. So here also you make it ACB. I have done a problem like ACB only, but I have written D, ACB. So here DBC and ACB. In this, the CD is equal to AB by the CPCD rule. Let us divide by 1 by 2 on both sides. 1 by 2 CD equal to 1 by 2 AB. 1 by 2 to divide each other. So 1 by 2 CD equal to 1 by 2 AB. Half of the CD is the half of the CD nothing but we can write CM. Here M is a midpoint on CD. So half of the CD, the meaning entity half of the CD. So half of the CD entity CM. We can write now this is CM equal to 1 by 2 AB. Hence true. As true. All these four were completed. Look at very closely and try to do very carefully. Now we go for the question number 7. Now we go for question number 7. See that these problems will be very interlinked. If you go for first group, it will be linked to the second group and third group and all. CPCT rule makes a main role in this. The corresponding parts of congruent triangles will make a main role. So you have to concentrate on the CPCT rule also. So we will go for the 7th solution now. Let us see what is the question. The 7th question is that, okay, here in the adjacent figure ABCD is a square. Okay, let me draw a square. Yes, it is a ABCD. A, B, C, D. ABCD is a square. Given that ABCD is a square. ABCD is a square. Then APB an equilateral triangle. AP. Here there is a P here. There is an option like a P. There is a point P here. A, P, B. Yes. Here also given a triangle APB. The triangle APB is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Then next, prove that we have to go for RTP only. There will be two more constructions here. Let us go for these two also. And as is shown here, the sides so by this we need to be understand one thing, children. So what they have given clearly that we have to understand. See, again they have given some more things. Here by the picture we can understand where AD is equal to BC. AD equal to BC. Why it is BC? Where AD equal to why it is BC? Because it is a square. All the sides are equal in the length. Now he also gave that. Okay, here he said first we write this. It is an equilateral triangle now. APB. A triangle APB, an equilateral triangle. So all these three sides will be equal, no? Where AP equal to PB equal to AB. All these three sides will be equal when it is equilateral triangle. So I can put like this. Now, as ABCD square, no? Here AD is equal to here BC is equal to AB equal to CD. AB equal to CD. ఇప్పుడు ఒక్కటి క్లోజ్ గా అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే these three sides are equal because equilateral triangle. This side AB is equal to all these three sides again because it is a square. All the sides are equal. అంటే AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA, and also this AB is equal to PB and AP. That means all these sides will be same. Anni double bond and pettukochu. Ela kuda pettukochu. Because all will be equal. But as given in the question, let us put like that. And we will do it. And also given these two angles are equal. Angle here PAD, the angle PAD equal to this angle. Angle PAD equal to angle PBC. Angle PBC. These are the given angles. Even niches. So let us the RTP. What we need to find out? Let us see. Now we need to find out triangle APD. The APD equal to the triangle. Sorry, it is congruent to triangle BPC. We have to prove this. Okay, let's go for the proof. Let's go for the proof now. So let us take APD, this triangle, and PBC, sorry, BPC, this second triangle. First triangle and second triangle. Now in triangles APD and in triangle BPC. Now in these two triangles, let us see that here AD is equal to BC. AD equal to BC. Given sides. Because all the sides of the squares are equal. Then angle here, angle A equal to angle B. These two are equal. Because see, as you know, this complete angle is 90 degrees. In mottam 90 degrees untai. Because as it is a square, all the 90 degrees. But angle APB, it is a equilateral triangle. In the equilateral triangle, all the angles will be equal to 60 degrees. 60 అంటే మరి ఇక్కడ ఎంత ఉంటది ఇంకా 30 degrees ఉండాలి. అప్పుడే ఇది 90 degrees అవుతుంది కంప్లీట్ గా. 90 all the angles in square is 90 degrees. But in the equilateral triangle APB all the angles are equal to 60. The remaining 30 angles will be equal. So I can write now this angle PAD is equal to angle PBC is equal to 30 degrees. These are the angles are equal. Again, now we can write that. See, here AB is equal to PB. AB is equal to PB. Equilateral triangle sides. Given sides. Equal triangles and the sides equal only. Now, as you can say that the triangle APD is equal to triangle BPC are congruent by the rule of side angle side rule. By the rule of side angle side rule. Did he ask anything again? Nothing he asked. Once you look at this, if anything you want, let us go for that. Now we go for question number 8. The question number 8. See that very easy. The given that you have to write RTP, proof, and therefore. These 4 steps you have to maintain. Given that RTP, proof, and therefore. So mention this clearly. And we go for the 8th one. It is also very easy one now. See, in the adjacent figure, ABC is a isosceles triangle. So we have to draw the triangle first. Let me go for drawing a triangle. Yes. Now here it is a B, C. Yes. Now we go for it is a P and Q. So here AP equal to AQ and it is an isosceles triangle no, where AB equal to AC. Here given that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle, where isosceles triangle is two sides will be equal no. So here ABD equal to AC. Isosceles triangle two sides equal ఉంటాయి. ఇక్కడ AB equal to AC ఇచ్చాడు. Okay. Then BA and CA are produced to Q and P. BA produced to Q and CA produced to P, such that AP equal to AQ. Such that AQ equal to AP. Yes. So that PB equal to QC and flow chair. So this is what RTP. Very simple. By the CPCT rule we can prove it. Here PB equal to, we have to show that is QC. Let us show this how. Now the proof. In proofs we can take that. Now we will take these two triangles and we will prove that these two triangles are congruent. As by the CPCT rule, PB is equal to QC. Now we go for in triangle ABP and in triangle ACQ. In these two triangles, see that the AB equal to AC, given sides. These two sides are given, no? These two angles are known as vertically opposite angles. So angle PAB equal to angle QAC equal to, these are the vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Now here AP equal to AQ. AP is equal to AQ. So these are the given sides. Now it is completed that in these two triangles, the triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACQ. These two triangles are congruent by the rule of side angle side rule. By the side angle side they are ruled. Now from proof we can say that by using CPCT rule, PB is equal to QC. Hence proved. See that? Very simple, very clean and very neat, very easy question. So practice properly so that you can also do it the same way. Only thing that which triangles we have to choose it to prove that asked question. What they asked, which triangles we have to take, how can we prove it? There may be various methods. In any method you can go for this. Not only what I am teaching here, in any method you can prove it. But what criteria will be satisfied, you can take that and we can prove. We can go for now. We'll go for a. Already we have come ninth one. Yes. In the adjacent figure ABC. In triangle ABC, D is a midpoint on BC. In the triangle ABC, okay, it is a triangle ABC. This is ABC in triangle. Given that in triangle ABC, D is a midpoint on BC. D is a midpoint on BC. D is a midpoint on BC. Then if where DE is perpendicular to AB, so this is D2. You draw a perpendicular line which makes 90 degrees like this. Okay, here DE, this is a point E. Here DE is perpendicular on AB line, that is equal to 90 degrees. No. Then DF also one more. It is also a perpendicular It's also a perpendicular. Yes, it also makes a 90 degrees. Then here DF is also perpendicular on AC. Yes. So DE is perpendicular on AB. DF is perpendicular on AC. Then DE equal to DF. This DE is equal to DF. DE is equal to DF. DE equal to DF. This you remember. Okay. DE equal to DF. And has he given anything now? Yes, sir. Here D is a midpoint now. If D is a midpoint, we will know that BD equal to DC. If D is a midpoint, then midpoint on DC, then we know that BD equal to DC. D is a midpoint now. B to D and D to C equal distance. So BD is equal to DC. So this will be also equal here. Now we will prove that RTP. You go for RTP now. What is the RTP? Show the triangle BDE and triangle CFD. So we have to show that the triangle BED, we have to show it is a congruent to triangle CFD. We have to show that these two are congruent. Let us prove that these two triangles are congruent. Let's go for the proof now. Very simple. We can prove it. See, if you see clearly by the RHS rule, we can prove it. Right angle, it is a hypotenuse and this is a side. Now let us write in triangle. Which angle you have to take? BED. And the triangle we have to take now CFD. In these two triangles, here angle E equal to angle F equal to 90 degrees. Right angles. Now next hypotenuse BD equal to DC. They are called hypotenuse sides. Then here DE equal to DF already given. DE is equal to DF given side. So by the rule of clearly the triangle BED is congruent to triangle CFD by the rule of right angle hypotenuse side. The right angle hypotenuse side. So RHS rule. By the RHS rule, these two are congruent. The two triangles, triangle BED and triangle CFD are congruent. Now we go for question number 10. So question number 10 and 11. There are two more questions are left. Only two more questions are left. We will complete the two questions. With that, this exercise will get complete. And see that this is a theorem. Actually, this theorem we have to prove it. Remember this theorem. Question number 10. The question I am going to write here. The bisector of an angle. The bisector of an angle of a triangle also bisects the opposite side, prove that the triangle is isosceles. Prove that triangle is isosceles. Okay, prove that this triangle is isosceles. Okay, let us go for this solution now. see that one construction will take it. Here one construction will do it first. Okay. First given that will write as the given that the bisector of an angle of a triangle also bisect the opposite side. So let us write that the bisector of an angle the bisector of an angle is also bisects an angle of a triangle also bisect the opposite side. So we go for a construction now. We go for a construction in the sense figure is not given. Now let us draw the figure of that particular problem. A, B, C. Suppose we will take a angle here. The bisector of this angle. That means this angle is divided into two equal parts. The bisector of an angle also bisect the opposite side. Suppose this is D, no. Let us see, this is also bisect the opposite side. That means it will divide, and this bisector of an angle exactly intersect the opposite side at the midpoint. This will be a midpoint. If it is a midpoint, it is also bisected. Midpoint in the sense it will divide into two equal parts. No? That is some BD is equal to CD. It will be divided into two equal parts. So this is a construction now. So what we need to prove it actually RTP. We have to prove that the triangle is isosceles. The triangle is isosceles. The triangle is isosceles. We have to prove it. Okay, let us prove that. Here we go for a proof. See that the bisector of an angle of a triangle is also bisect the opposite side. The bisector of an vertical angle or bisector of an angle is also bisects opposite side in the same ratio. Opposite side in the same ratio. Until we divide just the same ratio. If we divide the BD by DC, BD by whatever the BD, we get the same of DC. But BD 5 cm అయితే DC కూడా 5 cm అవుతుంది. 5 by 5 will get the same ratio. The bisector of an angle, this bisector of an angle also divides the opposite side in the same ratio of other two sides also. ఈ రెండు sides ను కూడా same ratio లో డివైడ్ చేస్తారు. With the same ratio of other two sides of the triangle. So this line is not only bisect the opposite side in the same ratio, it also divides the other two sides also in the same ratio. Now, so we can write now by this statement we can write AB by AC. అంటే AB by AC చేసి ఎంత రేషియో వస్తుందో ఇక్కడ BD by DC చేసిన అంతే రేషియో వస్తుంది. BD by DC చేసిన అంతే రేషియో వస్తుంది. ఆల్రెడీ BD is equal to DC, you know. Here BD is equal to DC. Why BD is equal to DC? Because D is a midpoint now, so BD is equal to DC. So instead of BD, I will write DC now. So AB by AC is equal to this BD. Instead of BD, I will write DC. DC by DC. DC get cancelled now. What you will get? AB by AC equal to 1 by 1. This AC you transfer this side, so we will get AB equal to 1 into AC. That is AC directly. So you get here. See, AB equal to 1 into AC. 1 into AC will be AC. Now here AB is equal to AC. AB equal to AC. When AB equal to AC, if AB is equal to AC, If AB equal to AC, these two sides are equal, so it is called isosceles triangle. As therefore the triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Therefore you write hence proved. Hence proved. The hence proved. So here AB by AC equal to BD by DC. BD and DC are same. So BD and DC you cancel. AB equal to AC you will get. This AB equal to AC. Hence when AB equal to AC, when the two sides are equal, it will be equal. That means if two sides are equal, it's called isosceles triangle. When AB equal to AC, it will be considered as a isosceles triangle only. See, అంటే అది isosceles triangle అని ప్రూవ్ చేసినాం. AB equal to AC అని ప్రూవ్ చేస్తే సరిపోతుంది కదా. ఏమైనా రెండు సైడ్స్ ఈక్వల్ గా ఉంటే అది isosceles triangle అవుతుంది. అందుకే మనం రెండు సైడ్స్ ఈక్వల్ అని ప్రూవ్ చేసినాం. అది AB equal to AC అని ప్రూవ్ చేసినాం కనుక అది isosceles triangle అయిపోయింది. చాలా సింపుల్ క్వశ్చన్. Then we go for 11th one. We go for a 11th one. In the given figure, ABC is a right triangle and right angle at B. In the given figure, ABC is a right angle triangle. In the given figure, see that clearly. ABC is a right angle triangle, right angle at B. The B is 90 degrees here. So here given that in triangle ABC angle B equal to 90 degrees. If it is 90 degrees, it's called right angle triangle. Then ఇప్పుడు ఏమి ఇచ్చాడు చూద్దాం. Right angle triangle. Then angle such that angle BCA equal to angle BAC. Okay, here this is important. Angle BCA, this angle B is twice the angle C itself. Okay, this angle C is twice of the angle A. So angle C is twice of the angle A. Suppose angle A is 30 degrees, it should be a 60 degrees. See, so it will be satisfies now. It will be satisfies. So we can write now here angle BCA equal to 60 degrees and angle BAC equal to 30 degrees. If it is 30 and 60, this will be 90. 30 plus 60 is 90. 90 plus 90 is 180. So it is satisfied. It is a triangle now. So see, angle C is twice of the angle A. 2 into angle A. Angle C ఎంత ఉంటదంట twice of the angle A అన్న. So angle A 30 ఉంటే 2 into 30 that will be 60 degrees. So angle C is 60, angle A is 30. This you remember for a time being. And show that the hypotenuse RPP, show that the hypotenuse AC equal to 2BC. AC equal to 2BC. ఈ AC అనేది twice of the BC ఉంటుందని చూపించాలి. So how can we prove that? By simple construction we will make it here. Some more construction is required. The more construction is required for the given question. Let me take it the question like this. This is a given figure, actually triangle ABC figure. Then let us extend this B till the D. Let us produce okay, or not extend. Let us extend B to D such that ఎక్కడి వరకు ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేద్దాం దీన్ని B ను D వరకు ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేద్దాం. Let us extend B till the D such that where BC is equal to BD, where BC equal to BD, ఇదెంత ఉంటుందో అంతే పొడవు చేయాలి. If it is 5 cm, the 5 cm will produce like this. Now and join AD, will join the AD. Now we got it like this. So already we know that it will be a 60 degrees and it is a 30 degrees. So this also will be a 30 degrees. 30, 30, 60, here 60, and here also you will get a 60 degrees. Here also you will get a 60 degrees. Now, it already 30 only. So this also will get a same 30 degrees. 30, 30, 60 degrees. Angle A 60, angle C 60, angle D 60. Now in triangle ACD, 60 plus 60 plus 60, 180 degrees. Or not if you take a triangle ABD, in triangle ABC, 90, 30, 60, 180. In triangle ABD, here also same 90 degrees, 30 degrees and 60 degrees, 180 degrees. Balance no. So this the construction is required. So మామూలుగా మనం ఏం చేసేవాళ్ళం, given that RTP proof, but here extra construction is required, so we go for construction. Then we go for a proof now. ఇప్పుడు proof అని రాసిన తర్వాత therefore రాసేస్తారు. Now we'll take a triangle. Now in triangle ABC and a triangle ABD. In these two triangles, let us see now what we can write now here. Here BC equal to BD. Constructed side. Constructed side. Then angle B equal to angle B. That means here angle ABC is equal to angle ABD. Angle ABD equal to 90 degrees. It is a angle, and here AB is a common side. ABC triangle, ABD triangle. AB is a common side. Both sides we are getting. AB equal to AB. It is a common side. As finished now, we can write now the triangle ABC is equal to the triangle ABD. ABC equal to ABD. These two triangles are bounded by the side angle side rule. By the side angle side, these two triangles are congruent. This triangle. These two triangles are congruent. But what we have to prove it? As we need to prove that AC hypotenuse AC is twice of the BC. Here AC is, we have to prove that twice of the BC. Now already we know that. Now in triangle ACD, in the triangle ACD, it is an equilateral triangle, no? Triangle ACD is an equilateral triangle. Why it is an equilateral triangle? As we know that here angle A, angle C, angle D equal to angle A equal to angle C equal to angle D equal to we got 60 degrees. That means here angle side AC equal to side CD equal to side AD. All these three sides also will be equal. Three angles are equal, so the three sides will also be equal. So it is an equilateral triangle. So in the equilateral triangle, from this two we will take it. So what is the two sides? Where AC equal to CD. AC equal to CD, no? AC equal to CD. All the three sides are equal, no? Here AC equal to CD equal to AD. So from this we will take AC equal to CD, which makes our statement. But we know that here CD equal to BC plus BD. Here CD equal to BC plus BD. So the same thing we write here. AC equal to CD plus BC plus BD. Okay, BC plus BD. I will continue the same here. Look at here. Then AC equal to this BC and equal to BD here again. BC is equal to BD. This BC and BD both are equal, no? Instead of BD, okay, instead of BD I will write BC. So BC plus the BD also will be equal to. So BD then equal to BC equal. So CD, this CD name rasam is CD is a sum of CB, sum of BC and BD. CD and BC plus BD equal. So already this BC and BD are equal. BC and BD kuda ante chesam kanka BC is equal to BD. So instead of this BD I have written BC. 1 BC 1 BC. ఇక్కడ ఒక 1 BC ఇక్కడ ఒక 1 BC. 1 BC plus 1 BC is equal to 2 BC. 2 BC as fruit. As it is fruit. See, very simple that, and we also have completed the exercise number 7.1. So I hope you understood this. So watch once again to be understand this clearly. Okay. Then we'll meet in our next video with 7.2 exercise problems. Till that time, keep practice and keep learning, children. Bye.